Welcome back to another episode of the Checkmate Theory, where we talk about lifestyle, business, and making moves. Episode 2, let's go. We're here today with Suly-Swaleh Peerally, CEO of Complex.co, co-founder of WOP, Waves of Positivity, a charity man, and a man of content creation. Pleasure to have you here, bro.
Thank you, bro.
How's the journey?
Really good, man.
Yeah?
Really good, yeah.
It's kind of cold in Birmingham, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of cold, yeah. I think we need the heating on. But
Trust.
it's alright for now.
Turn it on in a bit. So, Suly,
Yes.
a man of web development and graphic design. How did you come about? How did you start?
Okay,
Actually, before we get into that, I think it's fair you tell our audience a bit more about yourself.
okay. So I'm 21 years old. I am a business owner,
Okay.
and my goals and my vision in life is to simply create businesses of the future that will benefit the world and people,
Brilliant.
create jobs,
Brilliant.
and to travel the world, literally,
Perfect.
and help communities and the deprived people. across the
Inspiring.
globe.
Literally, if you see his content, really inspiring. You make
Thank you.
a GoPro video every time you go to
Any trip I
Different
do, yeah.
countries.
So if it's a national trip, even if it's like a mountain, yeah. I mean,
excursions.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
just
last
to
time,
inspire people.
Check out his Tough Mudder one. Obviously, you see my athleticism in its perfect form. We're getting better. But so yeah, tell us more.
Okay, so how I came about with being a web designer or starting a web design business is simple. When I was in uni, obviously before getting into uni, I had really good A-level results, and my mentor and my personal tutor at the time had told me that, you know, you got good grades, now it's time for you to chase that dream career and that dream job. And I never knew what job I wanted, man. Like, even yesterday, I said this at an event that we had yesterday.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, so when I was in uni, just the end goal of having a degree or anything like that just didn't match what I wanted to do. Not saying that it doesn't match other people's goals, because we do need teachers, we do need doctors, we do need scientists, etc. But for me personally, as an entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur, still learning, it didn't match that goal. So when I left uni in my third month, in my second term, I came across a post on Instagram that gave a list of 50 low-cost startup businesses.
Okay.
And web design was in one of them. And I was like, hey, you know, we just started this module in uni. I just dropped out at the wrong time. But let me try it out. And at that time, I joined up with a partner. And he was very profound.
So you're self-taught tech entrepreneur.
Yeah. Self-taught, everything
So
self-taught.
how's the transition of day one up until now?
Learning curves and trial and error. Simplest form is, I'm not going to lie, at the beginning it was hard. I didn't enjoy it because at the beginning, of course, you're not earning. You're just trying to learn the ins and outs of it. And pretty much how the journey came about was with the partner that I partnered up with at the time. He taught me his skills and I taught him my skills. And I was adapting to the skills he taught me really quickly. And it's applied knowledge when it comes to web design. It's not something you can think about or type up. You have to physically do it and then have like 2 screens up, seeing how it looks afterwards. So yeah, now I can say I enjoy it a lot. Well, the past year I've been enjoying it a lot, but before that it was sleepless nights. It was a lot of stress.
I see your content.
Yeah,
literally from start to finish, like a video thing you do, and that's bang on.
Thank you,
literally on Insta, it just looks really clean, and you get to see the process of your imagination come to life. And I think that's really crucial in your business.
Yeah, that's literally what my aim is to bring people's imagination to life. And if they already have a living business or something that's in reality, I bring that to the digital world. Okay. So whatever they want, they get.
How do you go about when someone draws up something really quickly on paper or makes a little mock-up on Word? How can you then go from that piece of artwork, which clients will call it, in my past experience of making like logos and doing branding for businesses, they would just come up with a piece of paper, like one of them on a piece of tissue paper, and said, I want this, can you bring it to life? And when I looked at it, I was thinking, what the fuck? Like, what is this? And I literally, and then as creatives and designers, we see things from a different perspective. We're taking emotion, psychological effect into account, and how the customers will view it. So we do put a lot of creativity behind our work, but some clients you get won't be able to see that vision until you ease them into it, talk to them, show them different things, and 9 times out of 10 they'll be like the happiest state. They're just blown away most of the time.
Pretty much.
And that's the track record we both have.
There's a saying that if there's no more changes that can be done to the artwork, then it's perfect.
Literally.
So it's not done until there's nothing left to be done.
Absolutely.
So answering your question about how do I bring it to life is, it doesn't matter what the client brings forward. If they want something done, I will do that. And if I wouldn't go beyond that until I show them the first stage. So with clients, there's always like 3 stages or 2 stages.
Okay.
So I wouldn't jump to stage 2 without showing them what I've done for them. And then I'd give my input on saying how it could be better. To add on top of that, I have 2 types of clients. Based on my experience. Other people might have 3, 4, whatever, but I have 2 types of clients. There's one client that tells me exactly how they want something to be done, and they will get that.
Okay.
And there's another type of client that tells me, Suly, I'm going to leave this to you. I want you to do whatever you want. And they 99% always love it, all the time, because they're leaving it in my hands. They don't have that imagination. They don't have that creative touch to things. So that's how I put it into perspective.
To gain that trust, do you show them your portfolio before you do that?
Indeed.
And where can our viewers find your portfolio?
On Instagram at complex.co.
Give them a look him
Instagram at complex.co, or my website complex.co. Literally type complex.co in the search bar and it'll come up with my website.
Perfect. There you have it.
So you can head over to the project section and see the work we've done before. There is a lot of upcoming work that I have not had time to. I know it's a stupid excuse, but it's not my priority to be blasting out all my portfolio at the same time. So I'm trying to do 1 portfolio a week. So if you see on my Instagram, I put it into like 3 tiles. So I'll do like web design, like I'll show the website to it. Then the middle one will show like the customer review, what they think about it. And then the third post would show like the mobile version, what the actual project carried out, how it was carried out and stuff like that.
Nice one. Perfect. So can you give us an example of one of your clients and how the procedure went through from start to finish and the emotional roller coaster they had?
Okay, I'm going to give 2, and I'll do it very, very, very briefly. One of them, their web designer, and in this industry it happens a lot, their web designer disappeared off the face of earth.
Okay.
A lot of people do this, and I've had a lot of clients that come to me and say, my web designer has completely disappeared, his number's gone, his business is gone, it's been, dissolved, and stuff like that. And they'll be like, okay, I don't have login to hosting, I don't have login to the website, I don't have the login to the domain, we need to start fresh. So what I would do is I would export the website. I would export the existing website into like a text file or something, so I can see all the content. And I'd have to tell the client, unfortunately, you'll have to type up new words and you'll have to send me all the images again.
And some web designers like really do shoddy work. It looks great from the face of the front point, but when you look at the back end, the code is all mudded up.
It's like a fruit, basically. Yeah, it's like a fruit that has like that sour touch inside. It looks nice from the outside, but once you go inside it, it's not good. Absolutely. Or the functionality of it. So the design could be good, but if the website doesn't function and the buttons don't connect to the right link page and stuff like that, then
they just leave you with a crossword, and it's your job to resolve that. Then work based off your creative portfolio and what the client wants.
Yeah, going back though to why I started and how I started it, it's pretty much like when I wanted to start a business, and why web design was one of them, is that it's something I could build a portfolio on. And not only that, the core aspect of the business model is to work with other businesses. When you work with other businesses, you're gaining so much knowledge on different types of business, car rentals, e-commerce websites, recruitment agencies, whatever it is. And you have obviously good insight to it as well, so you can take understanding. And if you want to become, for myself, I want to become a serial entrepreneur in the future where I can have multiple businesses and know how to make them operate, then the only way to do that is to build a portfolio on that, show credibility and execute as much as I can. So since we're talking about getting started, I would like to give a bit of motivation to any listener out there, any watcher out there, that a lot of the time people want security. They don't want to start something because they're too scared. And they're not scared about earning money, they're scared about losing the existing money that they have right now.
Yes, and a lot of things that people are scared of in today's day and age is taking L's in front of the whole world to see. Everyone's life is public, near enough public. We've got all these social media accounts, Instagram, Snapchat, where you're documenting your life, all the highs, never the lows. So once that low blow hits, you just want to sweep that under the rug, but it will always show. Like from 3 or 5 years down the line, we will see who's been working hard or who's been messing around and spending their time on absolutely.
I'm going to open up here a bit, actually. People think that, Complex is out for just under 3 years now. So in April 2020, it'll be 3 years or end of March. But it's been out for just under 3 years.
Okay.
But it's been running for just about 2.
2 years.
Or just under 2 years. There was a time when, unfortunately, my partner at the time when we started the business, he had to leave in a very, very respectful manner. And to this day, we have mad respect for each other.
Yeah.
He had to leave because he had a lot of priorities. He was like one of the eldest siblings in his family. He was graduating. He had a lot on his plate, and I had to understand where he was coming from. And to this day, he still helps me in what I do. And I couldn't have started Complex without him.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's running a really, really good business right now. And I'll let him talk about that one day if he ever comes on here. But
he's definitely coming on here.
Yeah.
Like, he's done great work so far.
He has.
And literally, he's going to change the world of education.
Exactly that.
Literally, once you have an idea that simplifies a massive process and makes lives easier, you're going to win. And that's one of our brothers that will definitely win, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
And we're rooting for him all the way. Our friends are based on like a helpful system. Everyone's pushing each other to be better, and that's really important in friendship and having a close circle.
Exactly. So going back onto that point, I did drop Complex for about 6 months. When I say drop Complex, I meant like no client for 6 months, no marketing for 6 months, no Instagram post. It was security, man.
Yeah.
Literally what I'm giving advice for right now.
Yeah.
It's the fact of having a job and you can earn such quick money and that, and then you don't this is what was the main cause for myself. I treated it as a side hustle, man.
Yeah.
Literally, when you treat something as a side hustle and you have that mentality that it's a side hustle, you're not gonna. When are you ever gonna put that 100% into it? So if you have a 9 to 5, if it's really your side hustle, you need to be working from 5 till 11.
Absolutely.
With that side hustle.
Absolutely.
So more or less, because it was a side hustle, I treated it like one. So there'd be like one website every now and then. I would put up Instagram posts every now and then. I wouldn't even have that passion of talking that I'm a web designer.
It goes back to that thing about discipline.
Definitely.
If you're not like self-confident, don't have a schedule in place, just lacking discipline all round, you won't put things that are important to you or for you. You see it's in your face, but you don't have the courage to actually do that. Like, today I'm doing this. At this point in time, I'm doing that. 12 o'clock, I'm having lunch with the family. I'm taking my mum out to dinner. If you don't have discipline, your life's all scattered about.
Of course. And
it's like what you said in your event yesterday.
Yeah.
You just need to connect the dots. And that was a really helpful diagram just to visualize that and notice how important it is to have those figured out so you can move forward.
Yeah, precisely that. And when you're talking about discipline, it's discipline with everything. That's what people need to understand, that when you want to start your own business or start your self-employed adventure, or your own little cake business or a PT, whatever it is, I'm not saying drop out of, I'm not saying leave your full-time job, no. Like, you can always do two things. You can always chase your passion whilst you're doing these different things. And
I feel like it's important to. Like, say someone working 9 to 5, whatever it is, or still at uni, have a side hustle. Do something within your passion, find a niche, and crack down.
Yeah, we're living in an era, we live in a world, where things are changing every single day, man.
Absolutely. When we was growing up, we grew up around cassettes, MP3 players. And when our parents was growing up, they were gassed to see a gas cooker, a radio.
Literally, man, it's crazy. And then imagine the era now, like, we live in an era where you can set up a business in 24 hours. Literally. You can set up a business. I'm not saying sell or market, I'm on about just setting up a business.
Absolutely.
You can literally get a Shopify website and get it sorted within 24 hours.
Absolutely.
In this day and age. You can connect with someone across the world that can supply you the products you want in 24 hours.
And we
as
see
well.
it around us all the time.
All the time, man. But nevertheless of that, talking about discipline, when it comes to that, I feel like people get the wrong end of the stick when it comes to it, because people think discipline is about waking up at 5 a.m. and things like that, and I don't necessarily agree with that.
Well,
let me tell you why.
Go on. Go for it.
I had a time in my life just before Ramadan this year where I was waking up every day at 5 a.m. and it was amazing. But
it has its benefits.
It has everything has its benefits, but I don't feel like there should be a structure for the whole world. I think everyone should have their own structure. 5 a.m. was good for me. Recently, I have not done that. Recently, I've been doing 6 or 7. So after Fajr,
you've been working late, haven't you?
Working till about 12, 1 in the morning. So if I work till 12, 1 in the morning, I will wake up for my morning prayer, which is Fajr, for those that don't know. So a lot of people feel like discipline comes around waking up at 5 a.m. And things like that, but not necessarily. If you have a drive, you'll wake up early. If you wake up at 5 a.m. and go sleep at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m, that's the same as me waking up at 9 a.m. and going to sleep at 1 a.m.
Yeah, but I just feel like, for me, personally, Waking up at 5 a.m.
Much refreshing, yeah.
So refreshing.
Yeah, it is. But
So
I'm saying
peaceful.
like sometimes you can't do that all year round. It will fluctuate.
Yeah, it will
change.
fluctuate, but for more than 80% of the year, 365 days, waking up early has so much, like, you've got so much more time in your hands to start your morning. I like going for a morning run. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but you'll see soon. Episode 18, I'll show gains. But yeah, morning run, so peaceful. Like, it just makes my mind at ease. And I'm just ready to conquer the day.
Fair enough, man.
Like, just small things to make habitual. Like, waking up, doing your bed in the morning, going for the run, coming back, making breakfast for the family, and then starting my day.
Yeah.
Obviously, do you meditate?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not as much as I used to.
Not as much as you used to. How comes you, just busy?
It was I used to meditate for insomnia. That was about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I just started meditating recently, just after a lot of recommendations from friends, and it's actually brilliant. Like,
It is good, yeah. It is
at the
really
start of your day, just to calm yourself down, like, track your thoughts, and then boom, conquer the day. You
That's it, yeah.
know what I mean?
But yeah, when it comes to discipline, a lot of people, they get scared, man. Like, they get scared about doing things, and they're scared to have responsibility and accountability for things.
Yeah.
And I always say, like, everything you want is on the other side of fear. That's a quote online, yeah? And it's so true, man. Like, anything you want and everything you want, you're going to have some fear. And you're going to have to be scared about certain aspects of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are scared about what people have to say, like about judging them, and no, I don't want to shout it out on my story. I don't want to tell people to follow my business account. And stuff
That's
like
the
this.
worst thing ever. You know that?
Yeah.
You're promoting a friend's business, yeah? Or music, or event. It's free. You're not going to lose anything by posting a poster or a video or just showing some support. You know what I mean? And that comes down to their like insecurity.
It does.
And that's what I think it is. Because you're chilling with them day in, day out. Yeah? Well, right now we don't have time to like chill with friends that much because everyone's got their head screwed on.
That's it.
But you grew up with them and you don't want to post something and help them out and it's free. Like, that's a bit... It's a bit left in it.
That's it. And people feel scared of not having support and things like that.
Yeah.
But if you have to run a business on support, is it really a business?
Yeah, well,
Do you know
that's,
what I mean?
yeah, you got a great point.
Do you know what I mean? You should be independent. Your business should be running regardless if people are going to like your
Absolutely.
stuff or not. Like,
Absolutely.
You'll always have that market there.
Because you're bringing that value.
Precisely.
And if it's not valuable and you're focusing on, like, your support system's going to be your friends, your family, what value are you going to bring?
For sure.
So once you get, like, the audience of, say, people you don't know, people in a different demographic or age group as you, then you're creating value for people to purchase and that will convert sales in the long run. But on about perseverance in business, how important is it to be consistent once starting a business?
Oh, bro, consistency is mad key, man.
Yeah.
Consistency is crazy, bro. Like, literally. And before going into that topic,
Yeah.
you need to be consistent in everything you do, man.
Absolutely.
Like,
I can't tell you how many times.
if you're
I went
consistent
to
with the gym,
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
When was this? 2015?
2015.
We went gym together. Was it your first time?
Not my first time. I was
Well, it was my first time. We went, like twice?
yeah.
And then leg day came. And I don't think I messaged you back for like another week or so. And the gym hasn't seen me...
Since then.
No, they see me quite a few
Only at the
times,
Zeal
but
collapse.
for a couple of years. Yeah, sure. When the camera's out, I'm at the gym. But no, for a couple of years, leg day just ended my membership.
Fair enough.
And they gave me a call, actually. Funny story. I was in the library. One lady from Pure Gym gave me a call saying, "Oh, we've noticed your..." What's that?
It's half 3.
All right, no worries. So we've noticed... yeah, so she gave me a call. And they said, "Oh, we've noticed your membership's been cancelled. Like, so quick." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she was like, shall I like add it back on?" And I said, "No, I just decided to say fat now. Like, it is what it is, my life." And she just
Literally.
started cracking up on the phone thinking, what? Didn't expect that.
Yeah. So when it comes to consistency,
Yeah.
I've noticed like a pattern. People that are consistent in the gym, consistent with helping out with the family, consistency with cleaning,
Yep.
doing the washes, I'm doing the dishes, washing up, cleaning a room. They're consistent with business. They're consistent with everything they do.
Absolutely.
Like with me, I'm consistent with my work ethic, so I'm going to be consistent with the gym. I'm going to be consistent with my health, consistent with helping out in the family, things like that. So yeah, consistency is key because it's only getting you closer. There's an image, and I'm sure many people have seen this online, where it shows like someone digging so much like under the soil, and then there's like the diamonds behind, and there's someone else that's digging, and he's turned his back away.
That's so powerful.
And that's what consistency is, man. Like you're only one step closer than you were before.
Yeah.
Not saying that you're going to reach it right now.
Oh, absolutely.
But if there's 1,000 steps and you've taken 10, you're closer than you were before.
Bang on.
You're 990 steps away.
Bang on.
So how I see it is that if you're consistent with your business over time, then of course it's only going to grow. Just like we've seen with previous figures.
We'll come to a close. So what was your thoughts that was going through your head when you was dropping out of uni? Like when you're walking home, about to tell your mum.
I was excited.
Dad, like, mum and dad, I'm dropping out of uni. To
be fair, parents were alright with it.
Yeah.
But it's more like, it was like, I can't even explain the feeling. Being 18 as well, being 18 years old at the time, dropping out and then feeling like, oh my days, what have I just done with my life? Am I going to actually make it? And sometimes I still wake up in the morning and I'm like, yo, I'm actually going to make it someday.
That fear factor is so important.
But
if you're not scared of your future, you're doing something wrong. You're too comfortable. You're not growing.
And that's what it is. As you're right, man, that fear factor it's a good fear factor. Like, I feel excited. That's the whole point of being an entrepreneur. The fact that you don't know what's next, and you don't know when your next client is, and you don't know when you're going to earn next, and how much you're going to earn next month. You obviously have plans and projects, and you're working towards it, but you just don't know where things.
And that's my catalyst. That's what, boom, makes me get up without thinking. I've got things around my room that remind me all the time, and that's how I persevere. So that formula of time and perseverance is what's going to make your future.
That's it, man. So that's it. My piece of advice to anyone out there, my age, older, younger, whatever. If you want to do something, go and do it. There's no excuse. If you're awake for 16 hours a day, what are you doing with those 16 hours? Don't tell me that you have a 9 to 5 and then you have no time, because you have from 5 till 10, 5 till 11. Instead of watching Netflix, instead of playing Fortnite, go and do something. I love gaming. I love video games. I love it with a passion. And Call of Duty, the new one that came out, I've not even got it.
Oh, me neither.
I want to have it, like, so bad, but
Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
That was literally my life for the year.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you have to make sacrifices, man. That Call of Duty is not going to pay my bills, and Call of Duty is not going to be my future. However, there's a big factor in this. You have to give yourself that passion. You still have to give yourself those rewards for working hard. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll put my phone in airplane mode and I'll play FIFA for an hour on my own, not even online. I'll just play that career mode or something, just to zone out for
like de-stress.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, bro, when life's over, you don't want to regret not playing a video game again. A lot of people try and make out rich people can't play video games and stuff like that. I think Elon Musk is sitting there at home playing Call of Duty as well, man.
He's doing? He's controlling that car he put into space.
Man. Project X. But
shout out Elon Musk, though. You're going to be here soon. 100%.
Inshallah, man. But yeah, that's my one piece of advice. Just go for it. Start it. Get over the fear. Try it out. Even if it is scaring you, try it out. See how it goes, and you're always going to be one step closer. And if you don't like that, try something else. So you can go from a PT to someone that starts a baking business, to someone that becomes a graphic designer, to someone that wants to start a recruitment agency, whatever. It doesn't matter if you keep jumping and moving. But it's just getting over that fear, having that perseverance. So the same way you have a drive to go uni, have that same drive for your passion. And that consistency. Don't do it for 1 week and jump off. Let me just tell you guys one thing. I had a friend of mine that told me like a few months ago, saying, Suly, when you started web design complex.co and you were 18 years old at the time, the guy said to me, I'm not going to lie, I thought you were going to be like the typical clothing brand. He goes, I thought you were just going to start it,
boy, he was
make
wrong.
a few hundreds and then go. And he was like, you know what, I rate the fact that you're still going. And I said to him, it's not been an easy journey, and there's still a hard journey to go. It's still not easy now. I'm not successful. I'm nowhere near successful right now. I'm still in the process of being there, but I truly believe in leadership and I truly believe in unity. If you want people around you to do well, you won't climb to the top then help them. You'll climb to the top. Whilst you're climbing, you'll help them up as well.
And that's real. That's real life. Coming to a close, I want you to tell the viewers, what's your favourite movie? Yeah.
Business or normal?
Normal.
Comedy movie, I like The Dictator. Really funny movie, man. That movie is mad. That movie is crazy, man. Business movie, The Founder, all day long.
Yeah.
Or Billionaire Boys Club. That's a really.
That's
good
really.
movie. And you know what? All these movies that I've just named right now, I only watch them on an aeroplane. Otherwise, I don't watch movies. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't really watch movies outside of that. But on airplanes, I love watching movies, man.
What's your favorite book?
Relating to this topic,
Yeah.
Rich Dad Poor Dad. In order to start something, in order to get to something, you need to get that business mindset.
Cool. And if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Unlimited time, bro.
Unlimited time.
Time is something you don't get back. Time is something you don't get back. Whether it's that or I can pause things or rewind as well.
Oh, rewind.
But time is our biggest asset, man. Outside of money, outside of health and stuff like that, time is like is the thing that the time is everything.
The topic, you've got more time for perseverance because that's the formula. Time and perseverance equals success.
And consistency takes time.
So wherever you start, see it through the ups and downs, and you will make it. The one last question, Suly-Swaleh Peerally of complex.co. Anytime making a website, have you heard this noise?
I hear it all the damn time, bro.
How like that?
I hear it on Photoshop a lot as well, but it's a bit of a different sound. It sounds like Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Like once, yeah.
Bob, yeah.
I got a virus one time on my computer when I was a lot younger. I'm not going to tell you guys why. I heard this, and I jumped to the socket. Wait. Plugged it out because I thought if I take the plug out, I can stop the virus.
Okay. Why are you not telling everyone why you got the virus? Anyway,
That comes to the close.
Thank you for having me on here today, man, on Checkmate Theory. Honestly, it's been a pleasure.
Yep.
I love the facility.
At a Checkmate Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got experience to talk about life, business, and making moves. And I've made my second move. I'm going to have my third guest here soon. So tune in next week.